Okay, folks, this is a demonstration of CPE 233 Experiment 1 Part E. And what you see here is a display. This is the Basis 3 board. I have a piece of blue painter's tape over the 7-segment displays, which kind of dims it. You can see that the LED under it is kind of washed out a bit, which is a function of the cheap camera. So what we're going to do here is demonstrate a working experiment, 1E, and there's a couple issues here. So this particular display is able to display two independent numbers, but they're limited to displaying decimal, and the numbers are two digits, which limits them from 0 through 99. And it is lead zero blanked as well, as you can tell by looking at it. So that's going to be an issue in your program. So the file, essentially, it could read in 8-bit numbers, but if we want to display it, the numbers have to be less than 100 decimal. So it's 0 through 99. So the file that you're reading from, all the numbers are conveniently less than 100. So that's one issue here. So the other issue, the number on the right is the actual the count of prime numbers it finds. The number on the left is going to be the prime numbers itself. So this operates in two modes, kind of the look for mode and then the display mode after it's found the prime numbers. And I put an extra feature in there such that when it's looking for prime numbers, it's actually displaying the prime number it's considering. And then when it's displaying the prime numbers, it's, of course, displaying the prime numbers. Now this is, essentially, it's going to either output the output of the ROM during the search part, or it's going to output the output of the RAM, the prime numbers it finds during the display part. So once again, this is a feature that you don't have to do. It's just a matter of putting a mux in there that chooses between the ROM data or RAM data to display. But once again, that's your call on if you want to do this or not. I think that's all I can think about this. We'll go ahead and hit the button here and display this thing. And now we're in the search mode. It is actually the LEDs blinking. So if you look at this, and 55 is not prime. 5 is prime, so the number is going to increment. 43 is prime, 53 is prime, 32 is not prime, so it's not going to increment, etc., on this one. And so it's going to go through the whole process here. And once it gets through the entire contents of the ROM, it's going to switch into the display mode. So it's in display mode now. It's found all the numbers, and if you notice, the LED has quit blinking, and life is good. And that's all I can think of on this one. Once again, it is a feature to display either the ROM or RAM output, which makes it kind of nice, and I suggest doing that. This actually uses the clock divider with an N value of 25, by the way.